about those small steps that when you achieve them, they will keep you going. And I didn't have a very rich parents to support me. To start gliding, I was doing building jobs, renovating the
Yeah! All right, tough boys and girls, you think...
The Camaro ZL1. Go get that dinner!
In the muscle car's natural habitat, the concrete jungle. How's it feel? Wow, that's a GT500, huh? Drives more like the GT Stinker. Nice job! Feels good to be in the lead, doesn't it? Woo-wee! Camaro's eating good tonight. Nom 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 nom. Flex that car's muscle. I'm flexing right now, you just can't see it. Sorry, that's just the drone talking. He's very excited. Don't mind him. Woo-wee! Camaro's eating good tonight. Nom 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 nom. The buffest American muscles. Let's find out. Nice job! Feels good to be in the lead, doesn't it? Stop goofing around. Oh, watch out for that curve.
to the interview.
Renovating the hangar, helping out around the Euroclub when I was 19. I had to make some decisions about going to uni or maybe to the Air Force. The Air Force didn't recruit. I didn't have money for the uni. But I was so motivated, I applied for an au pair program and I became a babysitter at 19. I moved to UK, and when the kids were at school, I would just run to the airport and, help them.
Back to where we left off.
The aircraft maintenance there. That's how I got my private pilot license for powered aircraft, and I just kept going at it, and it was really, really good, giving me the motivation to go step by step.
What I was thinking to myself when I was listening to your story there, like, not everybody feels as comfortable as you would be flying a plane. I mean, much less racing or backflipping in one. What are your top 5 tips for anyone who wants to successfully fly a plane?
You need to love it. When I started flying, you can just imagine my disappointment. It's been my dream for many.
Ferrari and Lamborghini have been rival.
The Lamborghini machine. Let's ride.
James here. I'm talking to you from this drone. Well, I'm not actually in the drone. That would defeat the entire purpose of a drone. That would be a helicopter. It will follow you the whole time and take some awesome shots for our videos. Not in a weird way. Anyway, have fun. Surprise, surprise! You overtook the Ferrari. Why were you behind it in the first place? Automobili Lamborghini versus Ferrari. Man, I am so pumped. No pressure, but these cars are like really expensive, so try not to crash and burn, okay? Dang, dude, what a viewpoint. It really makes you think. I should have mentioned there's gonna be turns. Sorry. down there. Not having second thoughts, are we? Italian power! Give me the gravy, Grandma! Lamborghini takes it all! The Lamborghini machine rules the mountains. James here. I'm talking to you from this drone. Well, I'm not actually in the drone. That would defeat the entire purpose of a drone. That would be a helicopter.
Let's try that again. Let's call this a do-over.
It will follow you the whole time and take some awesome shots for our videos. Not in a weird way. Anyway, have fun. Automobili Lamborghini versus Ferrari. Man, I am so pumped. Hey, no pressure, but these cars are like really expensive, so try not to crash and burn, okay? Dang, dude, what a viewpoint. It really makes you think. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned there's gonna be turns. Sorry. How are we feeling about our choice down there? Not having second thoughts, are we? Full Italian power! Give me the gravy, Grandma!
This a do-over.
Surprise, surprise! You overtook the Ferrari. Why were you behind it in the first place? actually in the drone. That would defeat the entire purpose of a drone. That would be a helicopter. You the whole time and take some awesome shots for our videos. Not in a weird way. Anyway, have fun. Automobili Lamborghini versus Ferrari. Man, I am so pumped. Hey, no pressure, but these cars are like really expensive, so try not to crash and burn, okay? Dude, what a viewpoint. It really makes you think.
One more time.
I should have mentioned there's gonna be turns. Sorry. How are we feeling about our choice down there? Not having second thoughts, are we? Full Italian power! Give me the gravy, Grandma! Takes it all. The Lamborghini machine rules the mountains.
All right, let's keep talking.
To love it. When I started flying, you can just imagine my disappointment. It's been my dream for many, many years, and I started flying. What I realized is that I'm getting a motion sickness, and I was sick every single flight. But human body is so amazing, and it adapts. That after a couple of months, I didn't have a problem with that. And yeah, there's been so many obstacles in my life that try to stop me from flying. But if you love it, you'll do anything to be good at it. And I'm thinking I'm a perfect example of someone going from zero to hero, just because of my incredible motivation and the drive to do things, and not a lot of like financial support or anything from anyone else.
It's hard to explain to somebody who, when you want to do something so bad. I mean, I can only talk about drifting from my side, and it's like, you're like, I don't have the money to do this, but I know I'm going to make it happen, and I've got no choice really. I've got to put myself on the track, or in your case, put yourself in the air, and that's kind of it. And you sort of just make it happen. You just have to push and push and push, and everything when you wake up every single day, if you have that one thought in mind, you're able to make it happen, I think.
Absolutely, and it will drive you to find ways to do it, like buy another set of tires or buy another hour of flying. There's been time where I was working 12 to 14-hour days, 7 days a week, working 2 or 3 different jobs sometimes, just to pay for another hour of flying and another flying lesson, and yeah, it's been worth it.
Well, let's talk about the Carbon Cub UL. I mean, we've just obviously heard the noise of it. This is the plane that you use for the bullseye stunt, as well as the Edge 540, which is a single-seater and two-seater. These are the planes that you use for competition and day-to-day life. I'm feeling nosy. If I was to take a look inside these vehicles, what would be some exciting features that I would find?
I think for someone who's into car racing, drifting, or rallies, I think the power-to-weight ratio is quite impressive. The aircraft that we landed on the helipad, it weighs 900 pounds, or for those of you in Europe, 400 kilos, and it has 230 horsepower. It's got a nitrous in it, like some of the racing cars, and with a flick of a switch, I can get my engine to get a 50 horsepower extra to go around. The aerobatic aircraft, I have a 10-liter engine, which develops 350 horsepower in the aircraft that weighs just over 600 kilos. So the power-to-weight ratio, it's close to Bugatti Veyron, I would say. And that's what allows me
How about this one, driver?
to fly the aircraft vertically up and achieve 400 kilometers per hour in the race aircraft. Or thanks to a massive big wing, I can fly as slowly as 50 kilometers per hour in the carbon caps. Yeah, out of those two, it's really hard to say which one is my favorite, but yeah, those two are extremely different and opposite to each other. One was made to go fast, the other one was like a rock crawler, slow going, but I love them both. It's like choosing your favorite child.
How are you sort of refining and modifying these planes to keep up with the demands of the sport? I mean, I know we're always putting, different superchargers or turbochargers on our cars to make it faster. Like, our sport is constantly evolving, so there's always modifications that you need to do in order to keep them up to spec. Is it the same for planes?
We'd love to modify them. It's not so easy to modify the aircraft because there's a lot more regulations that you have to comply with. The carbon cap that I used for Dubai, this one has been quite heavily modified from the original. Like, we removed the fuel tanks, which are usually situated in the wings. We put them in the back of the plane to have the center of gravity as low and as far back. That would give it better braking. We designed a carbon fiber belly cover that would protect the aircraft in case I struck the edge of the helipad with my tail. It's like a big bumper, and of course we have nitrous in it. And I felt like Fast and Furious.
That's proper, having nitrous in a plane. I've never even heard that. Do you have to keep the gas bottle up there as well? Like, that's quite heavy.
Yeah, but the bottle was also in the back. That was further enhancement to the center of gravity.
Well, speaking of nitrous and cars and everything involved with that, you once raced your plane against Ben Collins in an F1 car. Can you tell us how this came about and who won the race? Was it the plane or the car?
Yeah, so we raced the BMW Sauber against my Edge 540 at one of the air shows in Holland. Stig was the driver, and I have to say I'm very proud that I really kicked his ass.
Perfect. Love it.
After 2 laps, I had to go at idle to tried to make it look like we finished close, but yeah, I won it, and I won it with a big margin.
Are there any other memorable stunts that we should know about? And how do these help you become a better competitor? I mean, we've all seen the bullseye stunt because that was just unbelievable. But is there any other ones that sort of stick out in your mind as that was a good day at work?
Yeah, for sure. I think my first big project with Red Bull was flying under the bridges in Warsaw. Me and the Czech pilot Martin Sanka, we flew under 3 bridges in Poland trying to paint the Polish flag on the Polish National Flag Day. And then I landed on the historic wooden pier in Sopot in one of the Polish famous cities. And that was the project that gave me idea for the bullseye landing later. I also had some fun flying with some of our skydivers, like Game of Her with my Uncle Twin Skyward. You know, I was chasing a skydiver with my plane, flying around her.
Casual.
Yeah, another day at work, you know.
Another day in the office.
Yeah, and I have to say it's the best office here, even when I fly the big commercial plane.
We're going to talk about dream vehicles right now. Everybody's got a dream vehicle. Today is your lucky day, Luke. You've been given a ticket to test flight any type of aircraft that your heart desires. Which model would you choose, and where would you take it?
I would go for a classic. Like for a lot of car lovers, they would go for a 1960s Mustang or a Bullitt Charger. I would go for a Mustang as well, but it's a P-51 Mustang. It's an American-built fighter from the Second World War, and the aircraft is absolutely incredible. It's fast, it looks very good. For those of you who watched the latest Top Gun movie with Tom Cruise, that's the plane, the silver plane that he was cleaning in his hangar, and I know he's got one, and I hope that's a plane that I will fly one day.
I feel like an old Mustang like that would sound absolutely unbelievable. Like when I think of like vintage cars, what I love about it is the smell, is the sound, you know, these sort of big displacement engines with straight through exhaust. Are we talking the same language here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, it's a V12 engine.
Wow.
I don't know the capacity from my head, but that must be like 20-something liters capacity there. You're operating at 1,000 horsepower plus, and straight out exhaust. When it starts up, you can see the flames coming out of the exhaust manifold, and the sound is absolutely incredible.
Aside from planes, what are some of the other